Good morning, everyone. Won asked me to say a few words this morning about my practice and also about coping with the pandemic. Lately in my practice, I've been contemplating on how in our daily lives and in my daily life, I see things, including myself and others, as existing as fixed entities. From birth, I have learned to view phenomena as fixed in this way because doing so helps me function in the world. But actually, when I take a look more deeply, Everything is always changing and empty of fixed, independent existence. When I cling to the view that phenomena exist as fixed and independent, I create suffering because I have unrealistic expectations that lead to fear and disappointment. When the pandemic shutdown first began in March, the spring before last, when the entire world was in the first stages of shock over the notion that there could be something as disruptive, as devastating, as unknown, and as uncontrollable as a global pandemic from a new virus, I was struggling to accept the idea. We might need to isolate ourselves from each other for several weeks, or maybe even a couple months, a duration that at the time seemed incomprehensibly long for isolating from others. How our minds take for granted that things will always be as we think they are. This was the time before we knew what Zoom was, the time before we knew it was safe to eat food that wasn't wiped down, before we knew that the coronavirus was airborne and that masks could protect us. In those early weeks, I spent my days working from the couch in my family room, facing the southeastern wall of my house, which is made up almost entirely of windows. One afternoon, as I glanced out the windows every so often, I noticed two birds taking turns flying back and forth right in front of me in my window. I imagined they found delight in their movements. Then I noticed they were dancing into and out of a large jasmine bush that grew up along my screened-in porch. What fun they must be having. The next day they were back at it again, and as I watched, I noticed they carried small twigs as they flew. It dawned on me I was witnessing a male and female cardinal building their nest. I admired the vigor these beautiful creatures expended to build new life. The next day, I moved my workspace to the screened-in porch next to the jasmine bush. Within a week, there was a nest with 3 small eggs. Another couple of weeks, the soft tweets of baby birds emanated from the nest, their small, fragile beaks peeking over the top. Mama and Papa Cardinal flew into the nest sporadically to feed the birds, tipping their own beaks spasmodically toward their brood. In another week, the birds were gone. How profoundly blessed and amazed I felt to witness this full process that presumably occurs quite commonly each spring, yet I had never seen it unfold before. It made me think, is the emergence of a virus that can spread around the globe unexpectedly and disrupt many of the things that we take for granted, is it that different from the transformation of movement and twigs and eggs into baby birds? Both remind us that we don't naturally see things as they really are in each moment. Even when I am at times briefly awakened to this truth, I return in the next moment to my incorrect views. To remember to see things and myself as we really are, I will need to practice consistently and continually. Thankfully, there are always plenty of reminders.
Thank you, Carol, for the wonderful opening words. Now, please join me for the Qi Gong practice. Please stand up. Okay, let us start with our ankles. Hands on your waist and rotate your ankles in one direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Massage your knees thoroughly. And rotate. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The other direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now your hips. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The other direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hands on your shoulders. 1, 2, 3. Really stretching your chest and your back. The other direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And spread your arms. Big circles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The other direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And your neck. Roll out your neck slowly and gently. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The other direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now clasp your hands, bend forward, and draw big circles with your upper body. 1, 2, stretching the back of your legs. 3, and 4. The other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now shake up and down gently, side to side. Now be seated. I'll be doing some seated Qi Gong called warm heart, supple body. Sit in a comfortable position. Now, raising your arms, breathe in. Palms together over your head. Breathing out, hands at your chest level. Breathe in, up. Breathing out, release tension. Breathing in. Breathe out. Now place one hand on your knee, and with the other hand, you're gonna draw big circles, leaning forward. Breathe in and out. Palms up and down. Breathe in and out, and place your hand behind you on the floor. With the other hand, draw circles. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now with the other hand, following the center line of your body, breathing in and breathe out. Let's try the other side. Palms on the other knee. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more time. Palms up and down. Place your hand behind you on the floor. With the other hand, breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. With the other hand, breathing in and breathe out. Let's practice stretch 4 ways. Raising your arms straight up to the sky. Breathe in and stretch even more, holding your breath. Breathe out and drop the tension and release. This time pointing to the floor, breathe in and tense your body, holding your breath. Breathe out and relax. This time, stretching your arms behind you, your palms facing each other. Breathe in, really opening your chest as much as you can. Hold your breath. Breathe out and release all the tensions. Last one, pointing to the front, breathing in. Hunch your back like a cat, opening your back. Breathe in, hold your breath. Breathe out, release all the tension, and release. Now, finger to toes and back again. Let's try this. Open your one leg. Just follow the movements only as much as you can. Don't push yourself too hard. Breathing in and sweep across and try to hold onto your foot. Breathe out. Breathing in, turn your upper body. Breathing out, raise your upper body and release. One more time. Breathing in, sweep across, breathe out. Breathing in, turn your upper body and breathe out. Let's try the other side. Resting your hand on your knee. With the other hand, sweep across. Breathe out. Breathing in, turn your upper body. Raise your upper body and breathe out. Lastly, healing sound. Imagine your body as a meditation gong and try to focus on the vibration and the sound. Raise your arms. Exhaling, say ah. Breathe in, this time at your chest level. Breathe in and all. This time at your lower abdomen, 단전 level, breathe in, say all together, breathe in, One last time, breathe in, palms together. 감사합니다.
The moral of the story is,
don't steal from people because it can lead to, oh my god, you were Oh, it was really fun. I haven't done anything like this really ever, but especially during the quarantine, I've really not had any interaction with humans outside of my family. I do. It relaxes me and calms me, and it makes me like, it's easier to do things when you're calm and relaxed. When there are all these thoughts racing through your mind, it's just kind of hard to think.
I really like it here. It's super peaceful and I love to meditate. I like to clear my mind. It helps me focus and helps me bring myself back to peacefulness. I learned a ton of different ways to meditate, not just sitting meditation, and how to clear my mind better. The different ways to meditate and not just sitting meditation, and how you can do it pretty much anywhere.
Trash Can Dharma. In 2001, right after serving in the Rockville Temple for 3 years, I moved into a school dormitory to study social work in Baltimore, Maryland. For my tiny room, I had to furnish some basic necessities. One thing I needed for sure was a trash can. I lucked out and found one in a store, a very simple plastic trash can, a creamy green color, solid material with a nice oval shape. Ever since then, wherever I moved from place to place, this trash can has stayed with me. I still appreciate the soft edge each time when I grip it. After 20 years, the trash can still has the barcode sticker on the bottom. Do you have a favorite trash can? Do you have someone who can be like this trash can, always with you in your life journey, allowing you to declutter your emotional and mental trash? One of my Dharma mentors in Korea has very deep listening skills. I have known her since I was 12. She once said, "Think of me as your trash can, so you will feel lighter after talking things out." Every time I shared with her my struggles, confusions, and frustrations, I felt lighter and more spacious. A trash can in our living space helps us declutter and clean. What would we do without trash cans? Friends, mentors, and family members help us declutter and clear out our heavy emotions and troubling thoughts. What would we do without them? Meditation helps us empty our cluttered minds. Meditation is like a trash can with infinite capacity. This trash can is available each time we meditate. It can hold all sizes, small, medium, huge, and any awkward shape. It can accept any possible weight. When our hearts feel heavy, we sit in meditation and release all the heavy energy. The infinitely large and ever-present trash can of the universe always has a space for us to declutter our minds. Imagine living in a room filled with trash that is piling up every day. That would be really unpleasant. And we don't want to do this to our minds either. Just as we put our trash in our trash can every day, we must remember to declutter our minds. How blessed we are to be able to do this. For this intention and aspiration, let us meditate in chanting. Drop, release, let it go. Drop, release, let it go. Drop, drop, release, let it go. 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 release any tension or any clutter. You're welcome to continue enjoy your sitting meditation or gently, softly invite your body to a lying down relaxation. Feel the sensation of your body when you move and switch your posture. You're welcome to rest your hands on your belly, lower abdomen. Feel the rise and fall of your belly, relaxed belly, happy, relaxed breathing, breathing belly. You can notice your body, breath, and energy becoming calmer, softer, and more peaceful. Happy lying down meditation. Let us wiggle our toes, fingers, ankles, and let us honor our bodies by just being there or moving, wiggling. Okay. Whenever ready, slowly please come to a sitting. And page 13, let us bless our community in practice with the morning prayer song. 거룩하신 법신 불사의이시여 은혜 속에도 하루를 맞이합니다. 오늘도 건강한 몸 맑은 마음으로 부지런히 부처님 길 닦게 하소서. 달마카야 부라 for grace. I begin a new day in your presence. Today full of love and with peace of mind. May I walk along the path of the Buddha. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace. I begin a new day with your praise. Today gratefully and with gentle words, may I live in harmony with all those I meet. Dharmakaya Buddha, fourfold grace. I begin a new day with compassion. Today making the world a more loving place. May I do all that I can for one. I love your meditation energy today so much. So I like to have a bonus meditation time with you. A 5 more minute bonus meditation, and this time I like to you change your sitting posture. You're welcome to turn around, look at the window, or look at the wall, or look at the ceiling, whichever direction. And imagine in this big space, we are together, but also you are alone, and you are one with the universe. So find, by simply switching the angle, it has a different energy. Can you notice it? Let your tip of tongue rest on the roof of your mouth. And scan your body from head to toes. If there is any unpleasant interpretation of your mind, if there is any uncomfortable awareness, hold them gently and breathe out, release. Now, with a brush, let's draw smile, forehead, smiling forehead, smiling nose, cheeks, chins, and of course, smiling mouth. Your corner of your mouth gently lifted up, and see how that can even uplift the energy of your meditation. Clasp our hands. Stretch our fingers, arms up, and stretch above our head, and then stretch from side to side. Why don't we greet our friends right next to each other with your big smile? And when you step out this building, you're welcome to take off your mask and then show your smile again each other. Please feel free to walk in our garden, and there is a huge fig tree, so feel free to harvest figs. We have blueberry trees. Birdies ate a lot, but still some of them left probably for you. We have spicy pepper. If you like spicy pepper, then let us know. We have some to share with you. And we have also squash. If you like some, let us know. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, through live streaming, we will have Sunday practice. And our longtime practitioner, Nick Wall, will give a talk about herding the ox of our mind. So please join us. Thank you. Our final program from the front row. Candace, would you stand up and stand on that little tiny green mat over there? Yes. And then look at the camera. Just like Candace does. Yeah, wave or bow, anything. And that means a lot to our friends who are joining us through cyberspace. So let's enjoy that final hour ceremony of saying hello and sending our gratitude for practicing with us together.
you